Welcome everybody here. Good evening from my side, and I start the session in seconds with a fresh new start here. Yep. Now targeting 2025 examinations conducted by SSC, will be conducted by SSC. And of course we have the calendar, the tentative one of course, that we expect this examination this and that month, this examination in this and that month. But if I talk generally, I can say all the examinations will be starting from May or June or say July. We have roughly 6 months, if I say flat 6 months, to prepare for SSC examinations. And I think that's the sufficient time to get ready from scratch. You haven't started yet, no problem, but start now. You can't have any further delay. If you start in March, you have nothing to reap, to be honest. I welcome everybody watching this live from my side. Welcome Nancy, Jai Janendra, Isha, Radhika, Rinkle, Namaskar, God bless you, Kamal, Sandhya, Komesh, Abhishek, Muskan, Radhe Radhe, Bubbly, Lavkush, Amrita, Gunjan, Har Mahadev. May Lord Mahadev help everyone. No problems to anyone. Pranjal, welcome brother. Pramod, Sakshi, Yagesh, Imran, Shanky, Dinesh, and all of you here. Welcome from my side. Nitish, welcome after a long time. Welcome back. Hey brother. So in this session, I'll be giving you an overview of what SSC syllabus is in English, if I say, or of the subject English. I repeat, we'll be discussing all these nuances, the basics, if I say, in just one session, and next session onwards, we will have classes step by step. Sometimes on this, sometimes on that. Stay connected. We will discuss every single thing such. So as the title suggests, SSC Foundation 2025 English, this is going to be the all-in-one class that will help you understand, if you are a beginner, even if you are a beginner, understand what the basics are, what the topics are, what the strategy should be, and all these things. I start the session. In case anybody of you has any objection, feel free to drop your doubts in the comment section. Either me or my assistant will answer you shortly. This should be the first slide we should watch every single time we are starting preparation for SSC examinations. The topics come from a wide variety, but most of the SSC examinations in their tier 1 and also in their tier 2, I said most of them, and slightly the same, not exactly the same. Say in tier 1 examinations, CGL, CHSL, we don't have RCs, reading comprehensions, but in tier 2 we have a huge weightage of RCs and such. God bless you, Yashwanti, Saloni, Raja sir, God bless you, hey dear. Icha, welcome from my side, no problem. This is the first session, Icha. We can start from this class. English should not be a barrier in the spoken words, but yes, let's understand what the topics are and what the weightage is. The first one is, of course, error detection. Radhe Radhe. Thank you so much. Shubham Jan. In the same form, we use grammar for sentence improvement. I'll show, just reading them out. Radhe Radhe. Sentence completion, you can call fillers also. We have voice, we have narration. Students who have studied, prepared, they know these are the free marks. We have RCs generally in their tier 2 examinations, generally. For example, if I talk about SSC Steno, they just have tier 1. Their tier 2 is their skill test. They don't have English, maths, reasoning. Maths they don't have in tier 1 also, but not in tier 2 they have English or reasoning or GS. So they have just one tier 1, and that is of 100 questions, 100 marks. I think the most this date by SSC, 100 questions of English they have. Cloze test, a passage given to you, sentence rearrangement, I think you know, or as per the title suggests, and a huge weightage of vocabulary also. We have antonyms, we have synonyms, we have one words, we have idioms, phrases, spell check, and such. So that's in general. Deepika, God bless you. Hey dear, namaskar from my side. No, this is a free class. Hey dear. Stay connected, I'll teach everything. Error detection, sentence improvement, fillers, voice, narration, RCs, cloze test, sentence rearrangements, and antonyms, synonyms, one words, idiom phrases, and spell check also. Ram Ram, Vinay. If you talk about these, spotting errors and also fillers. Sometimes they give you the access. This is a part of grammar. If you complete your grammar precisely, perfectly, you can answer. I think all the error detection ones, all the sentence improvement ones, all the voice and all the narration out there. This is sheer grammar, if I say. No weightage of huge vocabulary, those difficult words, no weightage here, and nothing like comprehension here. Of course, the slight one will matter. When it comes to RCs, cloze tests, and sentence rearrangements, and a bit of fillers also, we need to have the reading skills because the RC may belong to biology and I had been a student of mathematics. I don't study biology, but still I'll have to answer. Gauri, welcome. Namaskar. In the same tone, the passage may be of commerce, but I've been a biology student, but still I have to answer that passage in RC and cloze test and such. So after all, we'll have to diversify our reading skills. I repeat, we have to diversify our reading skills in order to answer such questions. Just 10 minutes reading will be sufficient. Need not go through, if I be honest, the Hindu, the Indian Express, the Financial Express for hours. You need to have reading skills, but not that much. Only 10 minutes from day one will be sufficient. You probably not have clarity on the very first day. I'm not able to get this. Politics is not my cup of tea. I don't find any interest in, say, technology. I've been a student of history and such. Or I have no interest in history. I've been a student of technology. I'll read these passages. I won't like these passages and such. But in examinations, anything you may come across, you have to consider everything with the same perception, same interest, same logic and such. That's how you can answer all the questions precisely. Palak Harar Mahadev. Welcome, Avijit. Good evening, brother. Avijit, what should I say? See you tomorrow at 5 at the Plus platform. You better know. In the selection batch for Tier 2, that same 90-minute class. Here on YouTube, the majority is emphasizing Foundation 2025. So I'm honestly sorry for this. I request you to drop me a message again here. Drop me a comment here. I'll consider your words. I promise I will consider your words. Palak Harar Mahadev, Rabani, hello. Prem, hello. Okay. So this is sheer grammar. This is sheer reading. In case you study grammar from any book, from any teacher, you know adverbs, adjectives, and conjunctions. You may not be able to answer questions here in RCs and cloze tests. There may be problems because we have to rearrange them, the sentences, fill them, the cloze test, or answer, decipher as per the reading skills. We have to understand them, comprehend them first, and then answer. And of course, the name suggests antonyms, synonyms, and all vocabulary. Those who are watching this for the first time, honestly for the first time, let me say this. The difference here is most of the students just emphasize English grammar. They also do English vocabulary from Black Book, from this book or from that book. Most of them lack, in case they do, their reading skills. And when they do, they can cover Tier 1. I won't say quite easily, but they can because RCs are not there in CGL and CHSL Tier 1. When it comes to Tier 2 examinations, you have 3 RCs on an average in SSC CGL Tier 2. And you can't skip all of them. You can't skip 15 questions out of 45. If I include the cloze test, there are 20 questions out of 45. Almost half of the paper belongs to this segment. How can you skip this? You can also drop your comments. I will happily answer them, to be honest. Would love to answer them if somebody is new here, has some doubts related to that. No problem, Gunjan, you can. So error detection, where we are given a sentence and we'll have to spot the error. For example, easily if I say, he have a pen and such, typical SSC, then he is a singular subject. We can't have a sentence without an SES. That has to be he has a pen, in simplest words if I can mark. Harar Mahadev, Pradeep. Love Kush. This is sentence improvement, where they will give you a sentence. I have a whole set. I'll make you practice with this. For example, antonym, spell check, sentence improvement, idiom, we have error detection, we have some synonym, antonym, spell check, and every single thing such. We have questions for practice. We will practice for sure. But before that, let me just give you an overview. That error detection, sentence is given, it has some error, you have to spot it. Sentence improvement, you have a complete sentence and they will highlight that's the wrong fraction. Kindly improve this. They'll give you 4 options. You'll have to pick the most appropriate out of them. We have sentence completion, call them the fillers. Typically, I think in any state level examination also, you have a sentence, one of the words has been dropped. 4 options, they may be similar, are given to you, and you have to answer or pick the most appropriate one out there. Vishali, yes. Yes. Voice, active and passive, free marks. Narration, we have 4 options here. And this is not like school that if you don't go to coaching to the same teacher, he may, I hope you are mature enough, or it happened with you that way. Yes, Vinay, in SSC CPO also, English deserves importance. Honestly, in SSC CPO also, English deserves the importance, a huge weightage of, yep, brother. Free marks, voice and narration, we have options we can quite easily eliminate. They have been free marks for everybody. When it comes to RCs, sometimes they are very easy. Most of the times they are moderate, but very few times they can be difficult. And everybody, at least people watching this for the first time or they have just started preparing for any competitive examination, RCs cannot be improved in a day or 2 or 5 or 10. Sir, I've been doing this for last 15 days. I cannot see any improvement in RCs. You have to. You have to show patience. You have to practice. Patience with practice, or better say, practice with patience is the key to success. So if you consider them from day 1, from day 5, from day 10, you can improve them. If you consider them after tier 1 examination, you may have trouble. You will have trouble if I be honest. Cloze tests, the long form of fillers. Let me show you one where you have a whole passage, sometimes small, sometimes lengthy. Don't judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a book by its cover. This is quite lengthy, I know, but sometimes you can have. You are given a whole passage where some of the words have been dropped. You can see fillers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you are given options. You have to pick the most appropriate one, keeping the tone of the RC of the whole passage into consideration. People make mistakes here. We are human, to err is human, and of course we make mistakes here because we may sometimes skip the tone that may give us wrong answers. Sentence rearrangements. We are given 4 sentences generally. We have to rearrange them as per their logical flow, sometimes in terms of time. Somebody was born, went to school, college, then worked over there, then became the president of India, and then died over there. So sometimes problems are given first, solutions are given them. A scenario is given there, then the research is conducted on that, and there is some conclusion after that. So logically, we have sentence rearrangements, changes go also. We have synonyms, words which are similar. We have antonyms, words which are opposite. We have one words. The one who walks in sleep is called, the one who hates women is called, the one who is free from, who feels free from punishment is called, the one who leaves one's country is called, and such. Welcome, Kaza. Yes, Vishali. Yes. We have idioms and phrases. Every language has idioms and phrases. We just need to identify the hidden meaning of the words used in the idiom. Just like he got selected, he won't talk to us now. He's on cloud number 9 today. Cloud number 9. There is nothing like cloud number 9. We don't have clouds with numbering on them. But still, people feel high when they get selected. How's the Josh? Hi, sir. People get sad when they get rejected and such. So that is idiomatically saying he's extremely happy right now because he's been selected and such. So idioms and phrases there, and the last but not the least one is spell check. Conclusion from my side, and we have practice. We will practice the first sample I have here. Please consider all these sections when you start preparing. Just like CGL, for example. if you skip maths and focus on English and reasoning and GS, 99.99% you won't be able to qualify. This year, the cutoff was 153 point something. If I get 50 out of 50 in English, which is nearly impossible, if I get 50 out of 50 in reasoning, which is nearly impossible, if I get 50 out of 50 in GS, which is more than impossible, people who are new may not judge this sarcasm. People who are preparing, who have been preparing better know. 50 out of 50 with no, okay, this is YouTube, I shouldn't say anything. All the students combined, thank you for the laughter, Love Kush. All the students combined, all the toppers combined may not get 50 out of 50 in GS. For example, in the wildest dreams, if I get that, still I won't be able to qualify SSC CGL because the cutoff was 153. Thanks for the laughter, everybody. 50, 50, 50 will make 150. I can't skip mathematics or GS or anything such. Same happens here. If you skip one of these, say grammar, say practice of, the reading skills of yours, if you skip any one of these, you almost have been rejected, to be honest. Truth is harsh, and I'm speaking the truth, to be honest. Okay, we can have a sample here. There are some questions that if you, Komish, honestly, GS is like ocean, electricity gone by. And the deeper you go, the deeper you find the same stuff. No, okay, sorry for the mismatch from my side. Can we go through this, please? A sample from my side, a miscellaneous paper in which we have everything that I showed you except RCs. They'll take time. On the very first day, I'm not going to show you RCs. Can we? Great, everybody. Komish, yes, of course we must. Great response from all of you. Aman, Jai Mahakal, brother. Jai Mahakal, brother. Well, despite being generous, if I'm not visible, no problem, with his friends, he tends to be thrifty with his own expenses. You have to pick the word that is the antonym of the word miser, can I say? The one who doesn't spend money, the one who spends little, the one who does not spend money. And the antonym of that is going to be one who can spend money as much as he wants. Expenses, nope, is not an adjective. Friends, a noun. Thrifty, the synonym. Generous, the antonym. The one who has big heart, who can, you know, spend money as much as he wishes to. Perfect. Spell checks may be difficult if we do not know the meaning or the spelling. Benevolent is a root form of bene, beneficial, benefactor, benefit, and such. So that is all fine. Bene, vol, and ent. Ambiguous is one of the common words I keep on using in my classes, having uncertainty in terms of meaning. If you say efficient, that is also fine. There comes frivolous, which is not going to be F-R-I-V-I, that is going to be F-R-I-V-O-L-O-U-S. Thank you so much for the response, everybody here. Next. Yashwanti, thank you. That was antonym, stingy and such. That was spell check. This is sentence improvement where a fraction of a sentence is highlighted If you think that is all correct, we sometimes have options or option if I say no improvement. So no improvement. But here we don't have that. Kindly improve as per the given options. The sentence belongs to past. You can see they went outside when they started to rain. How can people rain? It rains, not they started to rain. So it will be there. Okay. Now, as per the time and tense, this is present tense. The statement belongs to past. No, no, no. It was starting. When it started to rain, they went outside. Palak. This is yeah, I can say another, not an. This is another sentence improvement. It is actually difficult, no problem. Hello, KP. Thank you, Shikha, for being the pioneer. She told me to stay away from the pool or from the edge of the pool, showing that variation. You have the option no improvement, no substitution. If you think the given fraction is all fine, need not change that. Need not change that. Okay. She told the children to stay away from the edge of the pool. Okay. From the edge of the room, from the edge of the car and anything such, we can say that. Away from a pool. Okay. From the pool is all fine, but article a should not be there. From the pool and should be here. We have a better choice. Stay out of the pool. You shouldn't get inside the pool. It will be better to say even from the edge of the pool, children should be out. Pool, the swimming ones are generally of 5 foot and more than that, sometimes of 6 also at that place. Children basically are of 3 feet and 3.5. They will, you better know. In that case, they should be even from the edge of the pool. We have a better choice, need not change. Off the edge, nah, doesn't mean anything. No substitution. Thank you. This is error detection. Promote. Radhika. Yes, Vinay. Always, brother. It's quite hard to select no improvement. Yes, can feel that. Because it feels like we don't know the answer, then we are clicking no improvement. There should be some improvement. Let's improve it, but not always. Actually, you will study. I'm just putting a sample here. Words like busy, words like spend your time, they by default take an ing after them. Words like go. I'm going shopping. You will study in the non-finite section. I was busy doing this. I was going shopping. Yep, I'm correct. If it doesn't fit your translation, kindly check. I am grammatically correct. Not the casual spoken English that we all speak. I'm sorry, but I'm correct here. You can check. I am going shopping, not going for shopping. That is not considered grammatically correct. In the same way, he spent his time doing this, doing that. No preposition needed. So he spends every morning jogging along the beach, not in jogging or any other preposition required. Nope, Shikha. Okay, on the beach is all fine. Shikha can feel the position. Along the beach is also fine. Come along with me. Come with me. I hope it is clear to you. On the beach, along the beach, it is all fine. Just like Shikha, if you remember, on the way, we shouldn't be on the way. We are humans. We don't walk on the road. We should not walk on the road. That is for the cars and such. We should walk along the railway track, along the road, along the path. Yo, Nancy. The next one, quite easy in my opinion. Thank you. Atmosphere was quite tense. The antonym of tense. I'm quite tensed. I'm not able to think about this and that and that. We better know the meaning of tense. Relaxed, I think the most appropriate choice. Nervous will be a synonym. Unsettled will be a synonym. Heated argument will not be the antonym of tense. Will be further the level of tense. Yep, you are true. Quarantine is all fine. Illusion, disillusion is all fine. Phenomenon is a singular word, the plural of which is phenomena, that we all know. Natural phenomena and such. But the correction here, the incorrect sentence or word, is commitment. It has an extra T here, which is not required. Commit, you commit a mistake. Commitment. Komesh. Perfect. Love Kush. Athletes walk the track for the final race. Yeah, athletes will be walking on the track, and that's a track made for them, not a highway or a road made for us, made for the vehicles. So into the track, he can't go inside the track. Off the track, why would he go off the track? He must be on the track. Toward the track, how would he walk for the race then? He probably is coming if he is walking toward the track. On the track, perfect. One word substitution. The one who expects worst to happen. Manish, welcome, brother. Radhe Radhe, Desh ki jaan. Idealist is the one who thinks of ideal things, totally perfect, which is not possible in today's world. Realist, opposite of idealist, where we talk about reality, we be real, possible, of course, because in reality, things may differ what we think of perfection. Optimist, the one who thinks of positivity even in difficult circumstances. Pessimist, the one who thinks of negativity. A person who always expects the worst to happen is pessimist. A person who always expects the best to happen is going to be optimist. Love Kush, thank you. Yes, Kamesh. Next, we have a parajumble. The fourth one, which is not visible, is actually BDAC. Let me write that here. Love Kush, no brother. Shikha, no. Feel this in a natural way. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a person sharing something with you. Your friend, say, you know, hey, the researchers conducted several experiments over a year. The first question you are going to ask me, on what topic was some research conducted? And they found out what, on what, in what context, for what, and stuff like that. If I generally say researchers conducted several experiments over a year, okay, I think you must mention the experiments were conducted on what topic, if I say, to be honest. And you are putting B and D. Many participants participated in what? Participated in what? Reported feeling less anxious when they reduced their usage. Usage of what? Of mobile phones? Of ACs? Of televisions? Of laptops? Of computers? Of what? Not at all they are related. You should define either the experiments or the research, or those participants, they participated in what? Probably research, fine, but they reduced their usage of what? There should be something marked there. Yes, that's a better choice. Absolutely then. Now we have the key. B must take C after that. You can use they for the researchers here. You can introduce the topic social media has a significant impact on mental health. Now you can say many participants who participated in the research reported less anxious feeling when they reduced their usage of what? Of social media. I know what the topic is. Is that okay? Is that okay? In examinations, we have to think the same way. If I honestly say to you, or you say to me, researchers conducted experiments, okay, fine. They've reduced their usage, full stop. I will be honestly asking you, what is the usage that they reduced? Of what topic? Of this or that? Social media, a better choice. B, C, and in the flow D then. B, okay, it is not starting with B. It is not starting with B. It is starting with B, but not following C. C is the last sentence? No. C should be the next one. Answer. Thank you. Divyanshi, good evening. Welcome. Thank you, brother. Of course. Break the Ice is one of the games that is actually played in many events or social functions and such. Yes, Nitish. Where you start a conversation with the people around you in order to make them feel comfortable. Just like on a train, if you are traveling and you stay there, nowadays we have mobile phones, so we use them actually. But on a train, if you are there and traveling and you start conversation with the person sitting beside you, the journey becomes easy. So break the ice is to start a conversation. Nancy, Shikha. He left the meeting after he realized what? He realized that I can't explain this if you are new. Why? Because you'll have to go through conjunctions. If you have been, whoa, yes, yes, who's that? Nancy Jen. Impressive as always. As in English shows reason. I was late as I was ill. I was late as the train was late and such. Okay. But here, I don't think so. I have any reason behind that. I need to mention what he realized. He left the meeting after realizing that his input wasn't being valued. This conjunction that is used as a descriptive conjunction to define things coming further. Just like in narration, at least you know. Just like in narration, at least all of us know. He said what? He said that we have the whole sentence. Just like after so, he's, so rich, how much? That he can buy a Mercedes. So we have the full sentences, the complete description after the descriptive conjunction that. We don't have any reason here. He realized that his input wasn't being valued. Yes, Yashwanti, due to shows reason. Yep. The person who leads a simple life and avoids physical pleasures is actually ascetic. Gandhiji lived the life of an ascetic. One can remember this forever this way. Hedonist is the opposite, who thinks of seeking pleasure is the only thing in life, who thinks of materialistic things and feel them superior to all the spiritual ones, the one who looks for an opportunity. So not at all related this, they are the antonyms, the exact one. Well, you better know when we are there in a court, we have to be polite. We can't be rude over there. Hey, judge, I'll nothing to you. So court has the adjective form. The opposite should not be polite, synonym, formal, gentle, rude. And there comes the free marks. Modest, Lovekush. How would you tell your friends that she helps her in passive? Yes, Yashwanti. Uh, she helps her, present indefinite. Mira is helped by Sana. Seems good to me. No future there. This is also active. No B plus V3. No ing over there. Nancy. Impressive. Honestly. Comment of the day. Comment of the day. Amrita. Better. First thing is, this is the same stuff I just had an example of. He's so rich that the complete description. And he's so rich, there should be an adjective here by default. But here, he painted. He painted so beautiful. He painted so beautifully. The way he painted, there should be an adverb here. The first option got eliminated. That's an adjective. We need an adverb there. Vague is a negative word, not clear. If he painted not clearly, then how it captured everyone's attention? That means the theme is positive, a positive word should be there. Quickly, haste makes waste. May not capture everyone's attention. We have a better choice. So clearly that it mentioned every single detail. That's why it captured everyone's attention. Thank you. The invitations were sent by her last week. Past indefinite. She sent. Okay. Last week the invitations were sent by her. This is once again passive. Can't be active. This is once again passive. No head over there. Amrita. The manager showed leniency towards the employees. Okay. That means he was lenient over there. Okay, no problem. You can go now. Don't inform your mother, but come by 7. Yep, you can go now. Freedom, if I say a little freedom, if you have, you're not that strict. You are lenient. Some parents are strict, they don't allow their children. Some parents are a little lenient, they give enough rope to their children. So lenient is actually flexible, if I say. So generosity will be synonym. Fairness will be synonym. Compassion, love, sympathy will be synonym. Strict, stern, fixed, stubborn, the antonyms. Yep, not strict. Absolutely. Conceal is to hide, and the antonym should be reveal. Omit, ignore, abscond, to run away, nothing such. Spill the beans. The one who takes care of the financial accounts should be an accountant. Treasurer, who takes care of the treasure. Auditor, one who audits, examines. The one who works in a bank, a banker. Accountant, managing the financial accounts of a company. I know this is. Okay, I have another one. You can take this, no problem. This is a cloze test in which we have words left. Just go through the theme and then answer. No problem, brother. Nitish. Radhe Radhe Kajal. Mohit, most welcome, brother. Tomorrow, I think you can see all the classes for the English analysis have been scheduled. In the afternoon, in the evening, we have all the classes. Mine is here at 6:30. Mohit, most welcome, brother. Mine is in the evening here at 6:30, the English analysis. And I think, let me check for you. Let me check for you. Rest of us, we must have all the classes scheduled. I think they are not yet, but they'll be available here tomorrow. I request you to go through the previous ones also of last week. I can see them. You can watch them for reference. Tomorrow in the evening at 6:30, I'll be here. This time I'll be live here for English. And before that, we have all the classes scheduled. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mohit. Okay. People of this community live in the blank space regions of Africa. If they live in the developed regions, they should be called a community without homes and such and such and such, as you can see in the passage. That means they are not living in the urban areas first, the developed ones first. Nothing like sea shores are marked, so we say coastal. Nothing like heat and something such as marked, so we say tropical. Remote will be all okay here. Living in the far away areas over there, living in the remote areas of Africa. They are nomadic. They don't have a fixed home. Nomad. That one word I think you remember. And they depend on their cattle for their life. No, harmony is actually, what should I say? Peace. Harmony we can say is no conflict. Okay, not a bad word. But remember the instructions, everyone watching it for the first time. In examinations, we have sometimes, this is not mathematics, like we have the fixed answer. We may have another answer possible. Just like in mathematics, if I say we can't have a fixed answer, we can have the other possible answer also. So we have a better choice in case we can answer that. The next statement says their way of life is blank space with the environment. You can say that. But the description goes here. Read this first. Last is not visible. I'm sorry, that is integrated. Integrate. Integrated, the last one. Raja sir, yep. Integrate is to have two things and combine them. Yes, friendship also, because we don't have any conflict over there. Conflict can be easily eliminated. Moving seasonally to find homes and such, their homes are built temporarily and then they are blank space when they leave. That means they follow nature. They live in harmony, but they live in harmony with the other species, with the other communities, if I say. No problem. I'll explain this. This is the first class, to be honest. Consistent. Their way of life is consistent with the environment. How consistent? Because whenever they need changes, they change that. They have homes built temporarily, but when they leave, they, I think, destroy, diminish their home and such. Is a better choice, if I say. Is a better choice. The fourth option, which is not visible, is actually knock. Everybody here who was here when I taught this mock for the first time, when I taught this mock for the first time, but demolish is grammatically wrong, brother. Their homes are built and their homes don't demolish, their homes are demolished. So there should be a passive tone here. Third form should have been there. So this is grammatically wrong. Everyone, feel this. Feel this. It's visible, I know. The example, Shikha, the better choice, the best choice. Because if you burn, it is knocked down. Demolish. If you tear, it is knocked down. If you destroy, it is knocked down. If you demolish even, that is also synonymous with knocked down. Yep. So that's a better choice. You guys are not wrong. You guys are not wrong, but that's a better choice. Okay. So knockdown is a better choice here. Couple more to finish things off. Yes, brother. Quick, quick. No, actually not narrating. Narration, is like he said something such. He said something such. If you pass your traditions, the oral one, they should be spoken. Narration is going to be the first person, the second person, the third person in that way. A better choice will be spoken. Okay, time is up. It's 9:03. I'm sorry. 7:03. I'm sorry. So in a hurry, I'll define this. Shikha written cannot be there because we have oral traditions, and oral cannot be written. That's the opposite of written. However, modern influences are gradually blank space their traditional lifestyle. Thank you, Sakshi. Disturbing, if I say, not preserving, reviving, or reinforcing, disturbing, quite the same, their modern life. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Would love to see you in the next turn for another session. Stay here for the All India Live mock tomorrow, but that will be at 6:30 in the evening. Why? Because I have a class from 5 to 6:30, so tomorrow's mock will be at 6:30 in the evening. Okay. Stay connected for offers also. We have a very good offer coming pretty soon. Those who wish to join oliveboard, they can get a what should I say? I won't say anything flat, this or that. A huge offer pretty soon on Christmas. Stay connected. Thank you so much. One can subscribe to the channel for much more content, and do join us on the official Telegram channels with the same names. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the first session was a good one. Thank you. Raja sir, I will drop a notification actually. It should start the day after tomorrow. You will get the notification today. You will get the notification today. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused. Thank you, Pradeep, Muskan. You have always been impressive. Radha Radha Love Kush, Isha, Yashi, Amrita, Radhika, Babli, Icha, Komesh, Yashwanti, Palak, Vinay. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Vinay, Kamal, Divyanshi, Palak, Raja sir. Thank you. Vishali, Gunjan, and all of you here. Thank you. Honestly, Nanchu, uh, Sakshi, thank you. Nancy, thank you. Fabulous class. Thanks a lot. Atul Singh, thank you, brother. Gauri, thank you.